massive day for the unemployed. Ludwig actually apologized and took back some of the stuff.
I'm bummed at how he's handling the current situation. I don't actually really understand how I could handle it better. I honestly think the biggest mistake I made is I said, if someone asked me if I feel guilty and I said no. And I think that was my biggest mistake, was saying that.
Actually, your biggest mistake was enabling an alcoholic to drink, but I digress.
But I like, there's no point, I think, in like trying to appease people who aren't even in the situation, you know? It don't really help me. It doesn't even help them.
Bit of a cop-out, you know. If you weren't there, you're not allowed to have an opinion on something. Like, look, dude, you're an internet personality. People are gonna judge your actions. That's just the way of the road.
Like, I'm thinking about it from my perspective. When I get mad at someone because I'm into some drama, there's really no apology you can do. I just want to be mad at him for a while and chat shit on him. So I think it's the same here. But, you know, I think however people feel is fine. Drama leeches are annoying. I think it's fine. I think it's like, I totally understand it.
Well, I hope you understand it, dude. You had a drama channel yourself. Like, what?
And I have no, oh my God, this Leon is nasty. I have no desire to, I don't know, like be viewed in a more positive light.
But you're still going out of your way to address it and like still talking about it, making like multiple statements about it. If you truly didn't care what people thought of you, why are you still talking about it?
I've been really back on my Stoicism arc. Because it's just not something I can control. So why bother to try to control it? And I think I crack too much. So I think I need to go back.
He's framing it as if he accepts the backlash because people want to be mad, not because he actually deserves the backlash. So manipulative. Despite his track record of flip-flopping and just folding all the time, he is, you know, talking a big game, but actions speak louder than words, so we'll have to see if he changes up.
I'm in it for the long haul. I also think on the flip side, you do not have to be in it for the long haul. I think you should just be in it if you think what I make is something that like appeals to you, you know? And if that ever switches, then you should not watch. I think that's fine.
And it's not just the drama people and their viewers that are upset at you, dude. You're like actually alienating your own viewers by acting this way. Like, you make some really good content, like that Japan stuff, going from like tip to tip, very good stuff. This isn't about canceling you. Nobody is advocating for your cancellation or your banning off Twitch.
Rage baiting. I just wish he would say he shouldn't have had Mang0 at the event. I think we should have cut off Mang0 way earlier. I think I shouldn't have done the breathalyzers. That was dumb. I don't think the breathalyzers were legitimate. I think people like saying 0.32 is near death are not being very genuine.
Does that really matter, dude? People during your event were calling you out for enabling him, and I understand everyone was drunk, but like the breathalyzers are like the least of your worries, even if they were ingenuine. Your friend was inarguably blackout drunk. Like, genuinely, he was wasted, and there's no debate.
I don't feel like it's very sincere when people say that, but it still is dumb to have, and it was dumb to like cheer being more drunk. I regret that, but I don't know. I like...
You know, it took a while, and at least he admits, you know, a lapse in his judgment. Yesterday said, I will never understand why someone could hate an online creators this much, especially one with a deliberately inoffensive output. You just answered your own question. Deliberately inoffensive output isn't authentic. Lord help Ludwig if he criticizes Hassan, though.
I had him at 2 other Burial Card events, and there's no problem. So it's... I think I just didn't realize how bad it was. I wish I had realized, but I just didn't. And I don't know how I would have. I think I might have just been too ignorant.
I'm giving you a lifeline, Ludwig. You know, you were drunk as well. Nobody expects you to, like, do the right decision when you're drunk. It's just how you acted after that people, you know, had the main problem with. Also, Ludwig apparently took notes from Mr. Beast and was deleting his top comments, calling out the Mang0 situation, doing a bit of a cover-up.
I've been really back on my Stoicism arc.
Nothing more stoic than deleting comments that bother you. That is one massive keo. Take notes from your gooner friend and grab a ukulele, Ludwig. New foe has appeared. Bald Asmongold.
By the way, I would like to go on record, out of all the slop tubers, I do believe that WestJett, in fact, I'll say it, guys, has the most aura. Yep, he is the one to be most fearful of. Bro is the king of clowns. He is. He will rip you apart limb from limb, buddy.
Dude, you're buttering up my ego. I might start being friends with Hassan and start my own Burial Cart event. God damn. And after that, he turned around and hit Old Yeller.
Good lord, what a f***ing loser, bro. Just a straight up idiot. You even conditioned your little pussy chat to go ew whenever my name's typed. Wow, good for you, good for you.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure you can't even type my name in his chat without getting like an insta ban either.
Fucking keep trudging through life because the world keeps spinning and it doesn't stop.
Yeah, you know what else doesn't stop? Your girlfriend's alcohol addiction.
Ludwig's response is pathetic.
Facts, not fiction.
I think a lot of people want me to take accountability, and like he was messaging me, he was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mang0's behalf.
This was yesterday, but the deflection was insane.
I have said multiple times, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. But here's the thing, Ludwig. I don't need to know someone to want to make sure someone is okay.
Shocker, I know, but you're allowed to have an opinion on something even if you weren't there.
Because it's just not something I can control. So why bother to try to control it?
What are you talking about? You can control your actions, and your reputation is, you know, a reflection of those actions, bruh. Like, he can't just take accountability without, like, quadrupling down on certain things, you know? Just say, my bad, it's that easy. Everything will go away like poof.
I still have enough empathy and care for the common man. I was going to reach out to him and hopefully help him provide with him a therapist.
But I also think some people talk about Mang0 like he's dead. He's gonna be back. I think, like, I really hope his sobriety goes well. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be better than ever. I truly think that. Like, I really, truly believe that. Like, he'll be healthier. He'll be happier. Like, I truly think, you know, if he's sober for like a year, he'll be leading such a better life. People talk about him like his career's over and his life is over. It's just not true.
Okay, maybe not necessarily life over, but his career did take a hit. Is there anything genuine about Ludwig? Good question. Can't spell Ludwig without the L. While there might be a W, there is a reason the L is capital. Before he purged all of it, Ludwig's comment section blaming him for enabling Mang0.
Let's up those numbers!
Anyway, Ludwig tweeted recently and posted this exchange. It was pretty graphic. I'll read it to you, but check this out. Making awesome progress in DMs. Maybe you should drink as much as your father did so you could join him, you f***ing piece of shit. Just a daily reminder, you're a... Join your dad. You gotta be mentally ill to go this far to a stranger you've never met online in their DMs. Lol. We all will one day. God bless you and your family. You know what? God bless you and your family as well. We got the good ending, I guess. Micro W to Ludwig here. You know, the instant switch up shows the dude was hurting because honestly, you gotta be mentally ill to like DM someone going through an internet drama. When I make these videos on Ludwig, I'm not making them on Ludwig, the person behind the camera. I'm making them on his online persona, and I think the distinction has to be made. I've never met Ludwig in person. I don't know how he acts off camera. Probably swims around like a jellyfish. I saw this weird lesbians video and I thought it was kind of funny, but here it is.
And now we know why he's another Hassan minion.
I don't even watch Tectone. I don't, but like just the Hassan minion comment, I don't know. There's just something so funny about that. It's so funny because it literally has nothing to do with anything being mentioned here.
I mean, let's all be honest. If Ludwig wasn't friends with Hassan, he'd be getting like 1/10 of the hate. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you still think Ludwig is fake, and let's up those numbers.